Great day, family of one great day. Yes, this is the Melanin Man, aka a voice of consciousness, is the Melanin Man. Great day once again, great day, I say great day. Once again, this is the Melanin Man, aka a voice of consciousness, the Melanin Man. I'm repeating that because a lot of what we understand, and overstand, whether it's consciously, subconsciously, or otherwise, is through repetition. Alright? So, and today's date is the 20th of February, 2022. Yeah, so I'm just going to speak briefly on the book, The Secret, and The Secret, the book, The Secret, as it was laid out, is really not a secret. Okay, why do I say that? Because nature is revealing. There's no secrets in nature. Now, if it is deemed a secret, it is by those that have no knowledge of what the function or what it is supposed to be doing, or how it works, or whatever the experience is they lack, so they know not, and they call it a secret. They also call it magic. There's no magic. There's only nature. When you don't know what something is or how it works, you say it's lucky, you say it's magic, you say it's a curse. It's nature. Now, what is nature? See, because that's really the question. How does nature respond, perform, and how do we connect as natural souls that have the human experiences? There's no magic. Your fingerprint specifically states that you have a specific processing that is going on within you that only you can acquire. There's information that is being coded, encoded, encrypted information in your DNA that only you can access, specifically you, because it's only for you. A lot of what I've said, and many of the quote-unquote scholars and those who lectured and all of those who claim they're teaching, and it's really for them. Now, it's for them on different levels, however, it's still for them. Anything that comes through you, not from you, is for you. You are the one that is accessing, processing, and connecting with the source that you are, which is soul, that is being transmuting, that's using the processes of nature. Energy, frequency, and vibration is throughout the universe. Now, they say the universe is a hologram, so then what that means is, to get out, you must go within. To get out, you must go within. If you're talking about freeing and liberation, and I'm tired of being incarcerated psychologically, metaphysically, emotionally, to get out, you must go within. Now, you haven't been shared that little tidbit, not that that's a big deal, because again, it's not a secret. You manifest nothing. Let me repeat that. You manifest nothing. Again, you manifest nothing. There's no secret to it. You manifest nothing. You create nothing. All exist right now, simultaneously, up, down, left, right. And it is so that it can be utilized externally as tools to balance or rebalance internally with you, the soul that you are. Now, there may be many people don't relate, can't relate, don't understand, won't understand, looking for an explanation to what I'm saying. However, those that are connected to the source that they already are as soul and know who they are, not guess, not hope, wishing and praying, having faith, know who they are, know why they're here. Now, you may or may not know why you're here. However, there's no way to know, there's no way you're going to know who you are and not know why you're here. It's all about what's happening in this time, in this moment. And the raising of frequencies is not an external thing. However, it will affect nature as a whole externally. However, it must be done internally. People say you got to do the work. The work has been done. Let me say that again. The work has been done. You are who you are, and you are remembering who you are as a result of all of the trauma, all of the drama, the PTSD, all of that that has been experienced through the eons of time is encoded in your DNA. That is one of the reasons why it's so easy and comfortable to stay in that place or that space that will not bring you comfort. However, you are familiar with it. So you have the ability, we have the ability, it is in our DNA to remember who we are. This is part of the cycle that we're in. See, there's a cycle, there's a time when you sleep, and there's a time for waking moments. There's a time when you dream, and there's a time for you to actively encourage what it is that you dream of, so that you can magnetize yourself to the place and the space where your dreams reside, or have them magnetize and draw them to you as an experience. You are already the all that is right where you are, being the all that you are, whatever that might be right now. If there is more to you, then discipline yourself around that concept, around that idea, around the understanding that you have processed or are being processed, or that's being processed through you to be the best that you can be with what you have. And you are enough. I repeat, you are enough. There is no magic. There's only nature. There is no secrets. There's only nature. Nature expresses itself on multi-dimensional, multi-layers, expresses itself in every aspect, and is a reflection of your thoughts. All that you experience are reflective of the thoughts that you carry. The energy that you put in, the energy that you consistently espouse with words, with action, that's what's in your heart, That's what's being revealed. And you generate a vortex. You generate a vortex of energetic presence around what you think, because there's an auric field, there's an emotional field, there's a psychological field, metaphysical, energetic fields. There are various fields, bodies of energetic presence that's layered around you, and they're all sensitive to energy. You can take it and make it that which you desire based on a focused intention and will of discipline, or you cannot. It's your choice. The soul that you are already is the all that is, connected to the all that ever will be. So you make the decision. We've been motivated to be unmotivated, to come in line or line up with our true selves. Let me say that again. We've been motivated to be unmotivated in lining up with our true self. That which is within us is always talking to us, is always communicating with us. And this is no secret. Everyone has an inner voice. You talk about, oh, my gut told me, or I had a gut feeling, or I had a feeling, and it comes from your gut. There is a centralized brain within the lower part of your abdomen that's connected to the all that you already are. Your brain is a processor in a sense. However, there's a spirituality or an unseen essence that is an energetic presence that you have projected from your seat of power or the seat of the throne that you reside or seated are seated in outside of this physical body. You know, they call it an avatar. They give all kind of definitions and meanings to that which is material, physical, that which you can see, feel, touch physically, which is generated through a crystallization of light. So you have a perspective, which is an angle of light. So you're an angel. Angel, same thing. The angle is a perspective. The angel is a light that comes in from or through that perspective, that shines, and we all shine. Each and every last one of you shine. Each and every last one of us shine. All of us shine. Some may not be as bright as others, but we all have a shimmering glow. That's why it's so easy to want to be seen and want to have express yourself and do all of the things to make it known, because we want our light to shine. We want to be seen. We want our lights to show, and they do. However, there's many different levels to express this illuminance that you already are. It's just a matter of remembering and moving with the intention of that which you know to be the all that you are as soul that is in this present form, represented in this present form, because it's not This form is not you. The physical attributes that people see, can see, touch, feel, and hear you talk or whatever, it's not you. You're not defined by the experience. You can define the experience, but you are not defined by the experience. We are. For those of us that this applies to, what I am is divinity in motion. Who I am is divine. So in order to, well, not in order to do anything, it's just a question or a matter of time that you will remember. So the secret is you are not aware. There's no secret to the fact that you're not aware, especially when you got people, energetic presence, institutionalized societal ways, morals, and what have you, telling individuals as well as collectives that they've contributed nothing to this reality that we live. They are worthless. They aren't of any use. However, we're here. And since you're here, you have contributed to. You are useful for. And you are worth 10 times more than your weight in gold. As a matter of fact, melanin is more expensive than gold. A gram of gold may be $60. A gram of melanin is $500. So half a stack for a gram of melanin, and it's used for everything that you can, more than you can think of. Where did they get it from? This stuff that we've been told about the pyramids, that's all over the world. China has pyramids, and they ain't letting you see them. And who made them? No aliens. Oh well, okay. If you want to call the presence that you are in this space and place of time alien, think about it. You've been alienated from everything possible on the face of this earth. Who's the alien? That's not a bad thing. You are present, and you are the orchestrators of all of this, whatever it is, wherever it is. The science of it, the geographic mapping of it, the mapping of the stars, the charting the courses around the world. Who initialized this? None other than the originals. Now, I ain't got to say who those originals are. You already know. If you know who you are as soul, then you know who's original and who's not. So everything is set up to try to destroy the self-confidence, the self-reliance, the self-motivating, initiating factors that cannot be denied. However, if you sleep long enough, you'll have to catch it the next time. However, when you are awakened to, you can't go back to sleep. You want to go to sleep, can't go back to sleep. Once you know, and once you come in contact or reconnect to your memory, remember, meaning putting the pieces together, remember, putting the pieces back together. It's about figuring this out. Are you a solution? Are you a part of the solution or part of the problem? What I say is, are you a part of are you the solution, or are you the confusion? Because there's no real problem, not for the soul that you are, not for the centered all that you are in this now moment, being the center of source that is connected to the all that is. There is no problem. There's only solutions. You have a choice. You can be a part of the solution. No, check that. You can be the solution, or you can be excuse me, or you can be you can be the confusion. So you're either the solution or you're the confusion. What you're doing, how you express yourself with the intention of the level of focus that you and only you can do for you, ultimately shows, because the heart is now opening. We're in a cycle, galactic cycle. Have nothing to do, no one can control that. All they can do is try to displace your ideas about what it's all about and how it works. However, just like there's a cycle of night and day, the seasons change, that's a cycle. You know, the moon rising, sun rising, these are cycles we're talking about. But there's a much bigger, a macro, not micro, a macro cosmic galactic cycle that we are now in. And we are in that and it's been repeated a gazillion times. And you've always risen every single time. So there's no doubt, there's no denying the presence of the all that is infinitely, eternally, because there is a sacred covenant that will not, cannot, and will never, ever, ever be broken. All we have to do, if we choose to do, and then in a lot of cases with nature, you don't really have a choice. It's a program. You're programmed. Someone interfered or intermingled or involved themselves in the programming to the extent that you may have been redirected. And you're in a cycle now where all that can be redone, as like the great reset. The reset is not just for the society. The reset is not just for the economical system of things. The reset is not just talking about this one world order or this one government that governs all. Yeah, it's speaking to you. It's speaking to you. There is a reset. One governance. The governance of the soul that you already are, running things again. That's where we're at. We're at the place where we're able to run things again. Back to like a cycle. Hands on the clock go around from 12 to 12 again, and back again, and back again. It's a cycle. So we're in that cycle where not only are we going back or getting back or coming full forward to where coming full forward back to where we are, back to where we've been, back to home, if you will. We're coming full circle with that. And that's the difference in all of this. We have been given an understanding, meaning we've been under the influence, meaning we've been under hypnosis, meaning we've been under a spell. Okay, I'll buy that. Okay, we've been under spell. And now the shade has been lifted. The veil is thin to no veil. We are now exposed to it, whatever it is for you, and it is exposed to you. Now guess what? It's always been that way. You've always had the power to go home, Dorothy. All you had to do is click your heels. Well, you don't even have to click your heels. All you have to do is know. The clicking of the heels would be like snapping you out of the trance. The clicking of the heels is like, snapping your finger, and right now you're there. So if you are listening to this, if you are tuned in to this, then you know who you are. You may be concerned, or you may be self-conscious, maybe not concerned, you might be fearful. And this external energy that is what? A tool that we should use to bring us closer to the memory of ourselves. Not use it to be afraid of, not use it to be fearful to act on, not I can't do that because it says you can't do this. Who says you can't do what it is that is needed in the moment that is needed? You. No one has any control over you other than that which you allow. So if you have fear, the fear will keep you from doing. The fear would not allow you to do. We're no victims. There are no victimized souls. There's no victimized souls. There's no victimized souls. We all are relevant in this time, and we all must know. And in knowing means you're fearless. In knowing means you're courageous. In knowing means you will go within. It takes some effort for you to think about creatively. Allow that your signature perspective or that signature angle of a perspective, which is the light that you are. You're not getting the light, you are the light. You're not looking to get peace, you are peace. You're not looking for love, you are the love. And love will find you. And love is, on so many levels, that which we embrace, because that's the only reason why we're here, baby, is because of love. I don't care how you want to slice it, what you want to think about, how you want to look at it. Love is the only reason why you're here. And many that is on the level of the spirit of knowing the soul will say that the intention was so much commitment to love that we chose to be here. We made the choice to be here in this time. We made the choice to live in this moment, to share that balanced aspect of ourselves, to lend to this time, because we are the solution. See, there's people can focus on what they call quote unquote a problem. However, no one seems to know what the solution is. Well, you're the solution. And it doesn't take a whole lot other than the fact that you know it and act like you know it. Live it every day. And it's not an act if you're living it. Well, it's an act because Your soul is your soul is projecting you here, and you're playing a part. So you are acting. However, are you authentic? Are you genuine? Is there a level of integrity unmatched? Not what you've been taught, not what you learned in business school, not what they taught you in school, because they did not teach you. What they did was created protocols by which you should remember. Don't you already have enough to remember? Knowing who you are, to know who you are is to remember you, the soul that is outside of this time. That's non-local. That's non-local. That's non-local. So we can forgive the children. We can forgive the children from being afraid of the dark. However, the tragedy is in the men and women that are afraid of their light. There are plenty of people that are afraid of your light. And guess what? So are you. Now, if you're afraid of your light, that means you're still like a child that's stumbling around in the dark. And so, as a child, get familiar with that which is within. As a child, be excited about the voices that you hear that guide you to the next experience that you cherish and are happy about. As a child, look forward to that which is nature expressing itself, completely allowing you to engage and be enwrapped or enraptured with that reality that you've magnetized yourself to. Happiness is a choice. Peace is a choice. You came here out of love, and so nothing else but happiness, bliss, peace, prosperity, abundance comes through that medium. However, you can say, I don't want that. You can hold on to the memories that keep you from being magnetized to the presence that you may hold in your mind, or it will magnetize you to that which you hold in your mind. What is it? The universe is mind, and I don't know the saying. I think the universe is mind, and I don't remember. It's the universe is mind, and something is intellect or something. But anyway, it involves thinking. Bottom line is, you gotta be thinking. This is not for the faint of heart. This is not for those who want somebody to tell them what to think, how to think. This is for those who are willing to take a chance on themselves. How athletes and the various people bet on themselves. Well, I bet on me. I bet on me. And that which is in me, or that which I am already. And I am that I am as I am right where I am, and are awakening to the all that is through the soul that I am, that I represent, that is representative of me in this flesh or in this form, this crystallized form. We have to embrace ourselves in the wholeness, not in the fractured, not in the disassociative, not in the piecemealing aspect of ourselves, in the all of the all that you are, not the fragmented self, not the fragmented self, not the fragmented self that's separate from. Fractals are exponentially the microcosm and the macrocosm of the all that is. So if it's a big one, it's a little one. Whatever you call that which is the all, supreme being, God, whatever you want to call it, you can call it what you want to. It really has no definite, you can't define it. Infinitely eternal you are as soul is indefinable. However you play the game on this level, and the game on this level say, well, you have to give yourself a definition. No, you don't. All that is defined outside of you are tools for you to use to remember you, not tools that you are to use to get involved with trying to find you. What you looking for? You're already here. Trying to find yourself. Why? You're already here. It's in you. You are that which is already. So what are you looking for outside? So there are no magic. The energy, frequency, and vibration suggests that you have all you need. You have all you could ever want. You just have to know how to access it. You just have to know how it works. When you don't know how it works, and you don't know how to access it, then you become unsure, confused, and that's how the low self-esteem comes into play. That's how people can say, oh, you are a cat, or you're a dog, or bark like a chimpanzee, laugh like a hyena, because you don't know who you are. Once you know who you are, you can laugh at that nonsense. And finally, the book, The Secret, was only a secret to those who just got it. They just kind of put their hands on it and say, hey, we can make some money off of this. You are the value. You have been the currency all along. Everything mimics you. Everything mimics that which has melanin, full blown, full grown. Now they take the babies. So you are the source of not only the solution, you are the solution. Know it, and know that nature is not secret. Nature is revealing. Nature expresses itself. And what is it? Clarity? What is the term that they say? Transparency. Nature is transparent. We just have been conducting, they've been conducting tests on how to keep certain minds, energy levels away from themselves. Because you can't control it if you don't. So, this is a voice of consciousness, aka the Melanin Man. The Melanin Man is a voice of consciousness. Out.